The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook. Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Blackjack, a Jackalope Folk Warlock.
I'm Connor Shenold, and I play Jaska, a Coyote Ranger.
I'm Johnny Payne, and I play Twitch, a Rat Folk Wizard.
I'm Brooke Bullock, and I play Zionsi, a Spider-Kin Cleric.
I'm Kim Cross, and I play Beatrix, a Tabaxi Rogue.
And I'm Kiri Hester, and I play Billy, a Balsam Fighter. And this time, I'm also your Dungeon Master. Join us as we go into the wilds. Brooke.
Yes?
As you wake up, before you open your eyes, you can hear life around you. Plants growing, breeze blowing. You can smell the damp of the dew and the lake nearby. You shift a little to get more comfortable and notice that you sway a bit, as if you're suspended. You open your eyes and you are not confused. You're at camp, in your hammock, outside Dragon Cabin. You see the wooden figure of Dave in front of you. You stretch your arms out in front of you and marvel at the pattern on your skin this morning. The earthy brown and seashell pink have made an almost perfect replica of the lake's southern shoreline. Kimberly, the first thing you notice as you start to wake up is the smell of chai and vanilla. You open your eyes to find a butterfly, the exact shade of bananas that grow on the tree outside your window at home. You think of home for a moment and you almost miss your parents for a beat before you remember they're visiting today. You wonder if this is the year that Brock will finally work up the courage to actually talk to them, and give yourself a mental note to check in with Callista. Parents' Day is always difficult for her. Michael, before you awake, you're aware of the soreness in your legs and the smell of dirty socks. You decide this morning is definitely a yoga morning, and wonder where you put that blue shirt Dahlia said made your eyes more blue the last time you wore it. You feel butterflies in your stomach as you tell yourself this is the year you're going to talk to her parents and ask them if you could visit Dahlia during the off season. Connor, as you lay in bed, you can feel the earth moving beneath you. You feel the pull of gravity and the gentle hum of the crystal circle you set up the morning before. You briefly, for the shortest of moments, allow yourself to feel hope, and your mind is flooded with the color halfway between pink and lavender. Maybe this year will be the year your parents will come, and just as quickly as you let yourself feel that hope, you let it die down. Your parents won't come, but you can do your best to help everyone else have a great Parents' Day. You begin making a list of crystals to put in your bag before you leave your cabin later. Johnny, you hear snoring. Brinley must be sleeping on her back again. She always snores on her back. You think about seeing your parents later today, and instead of feeling excited like you know you should feel, you feel dread creeping out from the pit of your stomach to the ends of your fingers and toes. You wonder what criticisms your mother will have about your appearance. You worry that the Pixie Scouts will giggle and that your father will think you aren't asserting your leadership over them. You take a deep breath, and before the panic can set in, you begin the calming ritual of naming your badges. Nature Navigator, Friendship Facilitator, Starlight Survivalist, Mystical Menagerie, Flutterby Forester. So you are now your campers.
Who was snoring?
Brinley.
Brinley. I'll throw one of my pillows.
The snoring stops abruptly.
Okay, campers, up and at 'em. It's a big day. Everyone excited to see your parents?
The Pixie Scouts get up and start to get ready for the day. They start, brushing their teeth and changing out of their pajamas and into their Pixie Scout uniforms.
Okay, we all stand around for get up, make your beds. Make this place look great.
And you guys can act however you want to act.
Are we all in the same room?
No, you're all in your different cabins.
Yeah.
Brock, why am I in your cabin? Wait a minute. Brock? Oh, wait a minute. And I stand up, and I'm a lot taller. And I look at my hands, which are...
I didn't have an idea about, and we can kind of talk about it, if you wanted to be your character inside your camper's body.
That's not where I went.
Yeah,
I know that's not where you went.
That's where I'm going.
So I could still be Beatrix in her body.
If that would be easier for you guys, since you know your characters better than you know your campers.
So I'm going to run and stumble a bit because I'm far too large. Something's terribly, terribly wrong. I should probably find Zianzi. Yes, that's what I should do. But I have this incredible urge to start doing yoga first. So I'm going to start doing yoga.
Okay, give me acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics for him, that's right.
Brock's body.
14.
And then also give me an intelligence roll.
3.
You think to yourself, I should find Zianzi, but you have no idea where he would be. And dear listeners, our players have been handed the character sheets for their campers. They have those, and they will be using those for the next bit of this episode.
Callista gathers up the gemstones for the day and puts them in her bag and steps out of her cabin, and I assume she sees Brock pretty much right off the bat.
Doing yoga in the middle of the street.
Oh, hey, Brock.
Hello.
I have a gift for you. And she reaches into her bag and pulls out an adventurine stone and hands it over to you. I feel like you need this today.
Thank you. Do I look any different to you?
Maybe you've gotten a little bit more muscular?
That's what I was thinking too. That's what I'm going for. Thank you very much.
I wish you good luck today.
Yes.
Have you seen Dahlia around?
And you say Dahlia, and my heart kind of does a weird thing. And my stomach, like there's butterflies in them. No, I haven't seen Dahlia, but I do know she's over there, in the cabin right there.
Why does your voice sound so weird this morning?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. What? Something's wrong. Something's terribly, terribly wrong.
Can she do a vibe check?
Sure. Give me a vibe check is always insight.
17.
So Brock is usually blue, and today he's kind of an indigo. Like he's more purple than he was previously. He's a lot more purple than he usually is, his aura, and this is confusing.
She tilts her head and gives Brock a confused stare. There's something different about your aura today. Huh.
Callista, do you notice anything strange going on?
Yes, your aura is normally a light, soft blue, and now it's a more deep indigo.
Right, because...
I need that stone back. That's not going to be the right fit for you. And she takes it back and puts it in and starts to rummage through her bag, seeing if she can find one that will go a little bit better for the vibe that you're putting off right now.
And at that moment, Eugene comes out of his cabin and he rubs his eyes and he pushes his hair back as he hands a raccoon a marshmallow in exchange for a piece of paper. And he waves you over and walks towards you, his stack of books floating behind him, as he hands you a note. He says, "It seems that we're supposed to meet our counselors for final touches in what Billy calls the amphitheater." He's very cute, but his spelling is absolutely horrific. And Bradley tells me our counselors didn't tip him yesterday, so we should probably give them a heads up. The raccoons have put them on their list.
Oh no, that's awful. We should do something about that.
He hands...
Wait a minute. What? We should do something... Wait a minute, what?
And he hands this note to Callista, the one that seems more sane right now.
She finds the stone that she needs, just as Eugene hands up the note and half-mindedly passes a hematite stone over to Brock. Something weird is happening today, Eugene. The vibes are just off.
I think we should maybe grab Elion, Dahlia, and the Pixie Scouts and see if the counselors have an idea. They seem to know a lot of things about a lot of things.
Callista glances over at Brock and, I'm gonna go get Dahlia. I think something is happening. And she ignores everybody and heads over to Dahlia's cabin.
So as you approach Hippocampus cabin, you see a big statue of the front half of a horse and the back half of a dolphin outside of Hippocampus Cabin, and Dahlia's front porch is covered in artwork and plants.
She knocks on the door and waits an appropriate time for Dahlia to answer.
So Dahlia answers the door with a very confused Beatrix inside. Good morning.
Hi, Dahlia. I'm here to see if your vibes are off.
Oh, I'm betting they are.
Oh, I don't think I did too well on that one. A 7?
Here's the thing about Dahlia. Brock's color is the same all the time. Dahlia's color changes all the time. Right now, she's a confusing shade of sunset pink.
Like solid or shifting? Because I feel kind of shifting inside.
It kind of moves as Dahlia is clearly thinking about something.
I forgot your aura is always like this. Just on the safe side. Here you go. And she hands you a clear quartz.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Thank you.
I had a different stone to pick out for you and
Not surprising.
for Brock this morning, but something is different.
Yes, something is definitely different. So how are you feeling today? Are you feeling any different?
Just a little confused, but I've got my citrine to kind of bounce back all of your weird energy. I don't mean that in an offensive way, Dahlia.
Oh, I certainly wouldn't take that in an offensive manner. So are you feeling confused in yourself, or are you feeling confused after encountering others?
Others, specifically Brock and you.
And what was different about Brock?
Well, he was doing yoga, but not good yoga.
Like his balance was off?
Yeah, and his aura was off too. I went to give him a adventuring stone.
And it just wasn't the right fit, was it?
It wasn't. So I ended up giving him a hematite stone.
That fits.
And I was going to give you an amethyst.
Yes. My dear, have you seen Beatrix anywhere?
I haven't seen any of the counselors this morning.
None of them.
No.
But normally you would as you do your morning routine.
Well, and you got the note that says that Billy wants you to meet the counselors in the amphitheater.
Our counselor Billy said to meet him in the amphitheater, and the others went to go grab the other campers.
Okay, so maybe we should go. And Beatrix is trying to really be kind of a low-key Dahlia at this point, and counting the butterflies that are around to see if any are missing.
You're at about half capacity for butterflies.
Alrighty. So did you notice any of my kaleidoscope on your way?
There were a couple in Brock's cabin, coming around Brock, which isn't unusual. Right. But you didn't see any large groups of them.
I saw more of them yesterday swarming around Brock, which is why I was going to give you the amethyst to help with your situation.
You have no idea, darling. Alrighty. Well, the amphitheater, you say?
Yes.
I think it would be a very good idea to go to the amphitheater.
I hope everything gets cleared up.
As do I, dear. As do I.
And as you kind of head back to the street, I assume that Brock Blackjack, Brackjack, went to go collect. Finally figured out that Elion is probably Ziansi and went to go to Dragon Cabin
That's
to
where I'm going
collect them.
to Elion.
Yeah.
Elion. Yo, dude, check out my vibe. It is totally perfecto for today. Elion, have you seen the counselors? No, man, I've just been, enjoying the morning. All right, well, I think something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. If things gone wrong, you may have gotten into the Dreamweavers, man. The shifting color mushrooms. Get a hold of yourself, man. Come on. What's going... Look, something's gone terribly, terribly wrong. What? You sound... Dude, that was a really good impersonation of Blackjack. Right. See, here's the thing. I think that I might have... I think Blackjack... Yeah, Blackjack, man, Blackjack, right? I think he's trying to help us out, man. Dude, you seem like you're all out of whack, man. I feel it, man. It's I'm not here, man. You know who's really great? It's Callista. She has all those funky gemstone things. Yeah, Callista was just over here, man. She gave me some kind of a rock, right? What color was it? I don't know, it was this really shiny black rock, man. Oh, dude. Yeah. It was while I was doing yoga. Oh, that's cool. That's like, I like that. Wait a minute. Black? That's a sign of confusion and upheaval, I think. I don't think it's evil. You know, it's like really, you got to feel the power of it. You know, the power of the black stone, right?
I'm just gonna interject for this. Roll me a nature.
Okay. 17 total.
Hematite is good for improving short-term memory. Improving memory, both short and long-term.
It might help you with like your memory too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I was trying to remember who I was, and then I couldn't quite get there. And we've got to find Yancey.
What, Yancey?
Yes.
Oh man, that guy, like he's always, like poking me to do stuff. Like, let's go to the woods and then like look for things.
Right, look. Anyhow, just get out of your hammock here and let's go.
Right. He rolls out, just kind of barely catches his feet as he gets up.
Oh, no. And as soon as I grab you, as you start to fall, I'm like, it's okay, man. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You gotta be better here, man. You gotta be stronger. You need power. You need power up.
Dude, like you do the weightlifting thing with blackjack. I'm just gonna, Has Dahlia seen you work out yet today? She always likes watching from the picture windows.
Dahlia likes watching me work out.
Did you not notice that, man?
No, I didn't.
No, like the big windows she has there in her cabin, she looks right out when you're doing yoga.
She looks at me.
Yeah, dude.
Well, but no, that's not important. I don't worry about that. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's go find Callistra, and then Yancey's around here somewhere, I'm sure. He's probably like eating a bug or something.
I guess at this point, Callista and Dahlia are meeting you guys right up in the middle before we hit the amphitheater.
There they are, dude.
When you guys get near the Kinsley's cabin, just the door busts open and she storms out. Something is very wrong, okay? Look at this. It points up to her hair, which is disheveled. It's like someone who doesn't know how to do hair did the braids and stuff. There are knots in my yo-yo string. I don't get badges for yo-yoing and not know how to yo-yo without putting knots in the string. For some reason, I am craving a sandwich and I can't find Twitch anywhere.
Like a sandwich. That sounds like awesome.
With meat on it. Meat! I am a vegetarian.
It's okay, Kinsley. Have this stone. And she hands you a citrine.
Just takes it from you like, whatever.
Now, we're going to meet the counselors over at the amphitheater.
Oh, you better believe we're going to go meet the counselors over at the amphitheater, and she leads the way.
Okay, I want to pull Dahlia aside. Dahlia, are you noticing anything unusual?
About everything right now?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, because I don't think we are who we think we are.
Well, I am who I think I am.
Who do you think you are?
I am Beatrix, but you can't tell by looking at me at the moment.
Right. I'm Blackjack.
I figured.
I know. But for some reason, I keep on wanting to go into Brock and I just really get into there and do some workout and just just pump iron.
I mean, my first thought when I woke up this morning was, did I sneeze? And if so, did I do it differently than usual? Because I'm used to suddenly being someplace else, but I'm not used to suddenly looking like someone else.
Just gonna say, you look really good, though. I mean...
Oh, well, thank you.
I think what we've got to do is we've got to go find out what's going on. Maybe if we go talk to the other counselors, we can figure out what we need to do next.
Greetings and salutations, my friends. I'm Michael Cross. So great to have a moment to talk with you during this mid-show break. First off, I want to invite you all to join us as Patreon members. The money we raise helps us pay for things like the music and sound effects you hear on the show, as well as money to go to events and make new fans. When you become a Patreon member, you get our episodes 4 days early, bonus content, access to our Discord server, and full versions of our roundtable discussions. You'll be joining other fans like Scott Wise, Don Mills, Heath Mormon, and the Lady Kate. So join us right now at patreon.com/RedDirtDnD. Another way to support us is by getting your very own Red Dirt merchandise. You can find things like hats, hoodies, mugs, and t-shirts. Just click on the merch tab at reddirtdnd.com or reddirtrpg.com. Since 2020, the Red Dirt D&D podcast has been close to another Oklahoma actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, D20 to Curtain. And me personally, I've had a chance to work on stage with some of the actors on the show. So when you get done with this episode, you should check them out.
Hello, fellow D&Ders. My name is Jerome.
I'm Jennifer. I'm Jody.
And together with our friends Kara, Timothy, and Jared, we are the cast of the D20 to Curtain podcast, where Oklahoma theater geeks and their friends hit record and explore our new addiction to Dungeons & Dragons.
We think D&D is more than just a game. It helps us tap into the enduring power of storytelling.
We combine live gameplay with behind-the-curtain episodes to share our experiences, insights, habits, discoveries, and passion for D&D with anyone who will listen.
We hope D20 to Curtain will make you laugh, cry, maybe even make your experience at your table even more satisfying. Check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts or visit us at d20tocurtain.com or at D20 to Curtain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We look forward to having you. All we ask is that you have fun, be kind, and play the role.
If you're looking for more content, make sure to check out our YouTube page with Mysteries of Beatrix live every Wednesday. Keys from the Golden Vault from the Red Dirt Outlaws dropping every Tuesday at noon, and Plausible Deniability every other Thursday at 7 p.m. So come check it out at youtube.com/@RedDirtRPG or search for Red Dirt RPG on YouTube. And we would love to hear from you. Find us on social media at Red Dirt RPG. You can also get in touch with us through our website at reddirtrpg.com. In the meantime, make sure and subscribe to this podcast and leave a comment on your favorite podcatcher so others can find us. All right, I think that's everything I need to tell you. Right now, let's head back to Red Dirt D&D.
You all approach the amphitheater to an interesting sight. The amphitheater is almost completely empty, except for a few things of note. Standing center stage appears to be this figure, pretty commanding, at least at the position he's at right now, who some of you recognize as Lord Ironthorn. At the back behind him, in these sort of like cage-like contraptions, appears to be your counselors, as well as Tinkertop.
Now, Lord Ironthorn, this isn't the appropriate way to treat campers.
Quiet.
What are you doing with our counselors back there? Especially that really handsome one with the bunny ears.
I didn't realize we would have company. What did you do? And he'll look over at Tinkertop.
Oh, well, you know, good campers and counselors have a great connection that causes them to, be drawn to each other. That's what makes the camper-counselor connection so strong and lovely and why you shouldn't get rid of camp.
Well, I just think this is totally wrong. I'm gonna break them out right now. I'm gonna head right over to him.
Stop. I'm here. Listen, I just want to talk about this. This camp is over. You all will go home, have a great time with your families, and this will just be, a little part of your life that you'll forget in a few years. So if you all will just mosey away and just let the adults take care of it.
Billy, in his cage, says, "Eugene, get out of here! This guy's real dangerous!" And kind of shakes at the bar.
See? I told you so.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Lord Ironthorn, dude, you're always trying to, mess with the vibe, this is a really cool place, and we like it the way it is, and you don't need to have any type of your commercialization going on.
Well, sometimes, the future comes and you cannot stop it. New ideas come, and invention is what I believe in. I think I would make a great Fey Lord and turn this into a corporate retreat.
From where we're standing, can we see the mechanism on the cage that is keeping it shut? Is there a goofy-sized padlock on the outside?
There's a goofy-sized padlock.
Beatrix Dahlia is going to be making serious eye contact with Dahlia Beatrix inside the cage. And once they manage to hold that eye contact, listen to what I'm about to say. So Dahlia on the outside is going to look at him and say, so what would be the key to getting the counselors out of the cage. And while the Dahlia on the outside is saying that, she's kind of rubbing on her hip a little bit.
What are you talking about? Okay, listen. I give you an ultimatum. Leave and nothing will happen.
How far away are we from the cages?
About 100 feet.
What happens if Eugene tries to firebolt the lock off this cage?
You made an attack roll.
19 plus 6, 25.
So the firebolt appears to hit the lock. As it dissipates, you see the lock's a little damaged, and Ironthorn will look over at all of you and go, I really didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I have no other choice. And he will snap his fingers. As I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, wait, and it needs to be her initiative.
Ignore everything.
Ignore everything I know.
20 or higher.
22.
Ooh, 15 or higher.
15.
10 or higher.
11.
5 or higher?
I got a 5.
I got a 5.
Oh my goodness.
Who has a higher dex?
2.
2.
Roll off.
Roll off on a 5.
8.
A 6.
Brock?
3.
So he snaps his fingers, and appearing all around the amphitheater appears to be at the center, closest to you all, appears to be this strange-looking creature as it darts about, and some of you may recognize this as a quickling. Also appearing around him in various parts of the amphitheater, these 6 strange, they look pixie-ish, although not exactly a pixie. They appear to be standing 2 feet tall with branches appearing growing from their heads like strange hair. And you also see something of note, I almost forgot. They're all wearing suits.
Like little ties?
Yeah, and you see
So
the
Quickling and Pixies in suits.
Yeah, and you see the quickling say, "All right, you're gonna give up, or else you're getting out of here." As I would say, Twitch, but Kinsley, it is your turn.
Something innately makes Kinsley turn to look at Eugene and begin to say something, but then Eugene is not a fighter. Eugene is a
Wizard.
yeah, and it's like, oh no, and discombobulated turns around and what is Brock?
Barbarian.
Brock, I have a crazy idea. I'm gonna need you to create a distraction, okay? I believe you can do this, Bardic Inspiration.
Is that D8 or D6?
6.
Thank you.
Kinsley's gonna move-ish that way.
That was your bonus action, by the way, so no action.
My action is I'm going to take advantage of my Mask of the Wild and try to
Hide away.
Stealthy.
Give me a stealth check. At advantage, I'll say, because you can probably find some foliage or something around.
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, they don't appear to see you as you dart away. As once again, they're trying to get you out of here, so you running back and then hiding in foliage is like, they're like, okay.
Good, problem solved.
Problem solved. As it is their turn, the Quickling technically goes first. As the Quickling is going to run up on Brock, I'm assuming you're front and center.
Yes.
As it is going to make an attack, non-lethally.
Against Brock?
Yep, so first attack, and 11 to hit.
11 misses. Could I have raged before this?
I'll say so, yeah.
Okay, good.
I'll say you
good.
can start getting angry and
Yeah,
you rage.
I would rage as soon as the firebolt went out.
Yeah, next attack will be 25 to hit.
Yes.
For 9 points of piercing, half to 5, I believe. And then finally, last attack from the Quickling will be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Another 5 points of piercing. As he appears to just be trying to hit you over the head, knock you out a little bit.
With his briefcase.
Yeah, they're all carrying briefcases. Other ones, Eugene, Elion, Dahlia, I need you all to make me dex saves.
In the hammock, he was casting the ritual spell of ceremony, giving himself a 1d4 bonus to his save.
Eugene got an 18.
Natural 20 for a total of a 24.
And Dahlia, what'd you get?
19.
All right, so all of a sudden these roots, these 3 fairy-looking creatures sprout up and try to grab at you 3, but you all dodge out of the way as they try to grapple you, basically. The 3 on the other side are going to move up to Brock. 6 to hit.
6 misses.
13 to hit.
13 misses.
And a 6 to hit.
No, that misses.
As they are all attacking you with their briefcases. Elion, your turn.
So Elion moves over, reaches out to Brock, and grants him Shield of Faith. So a +2 to your AC.
Excellent. Thank you.
And then goes ahead and pulls the light crossbow off of his hip.
Beatrix, aka Dahlia.
Yes. Since I see that there is a quarterstaff, as long as I'm allowed to use that, then because I use a rapier, so that is now my rapier. So Beatrix runs forward, I reach for my rapier, because that's what I always do, and as I fling it forward, I realize that looks weird.
And as you do that, all of a sudden this fire springs forth from you. So roll me 3d6.
8.
So this fire springs forth from your hands. As you see, the Quickling doesn't take as much as you would think he'd be. He's very fast. He dodges out of the way. The others don't appear to dodge at all, as they appear to be very affected by fire, almost vulnerable to it.
Meanwhile, my immediate response is, I would naturally poof, but it seems strange that nothing happens.
Your hair poofs up a little
Just
bit.
a smidge.
Just a smidgen. The butterflies actually start going everywhere.
And since you're a wild magic sorcerer, roll a d20.
4.
Okay, you're good. Eugene.
Eugene is going to magic missile and again try to get this lock off of Billy's cage because he knows that Billy can wreak some havoc.
And also I realize I probably should have been a bit more descriptive about this. It is one big cage.
Three force damage from the first one, 2 from the second, and 4 from the third.
Right, so all 3 of these magic missiles hit the lock as it is looking very damaged and almost like it's gonna get broken soon. Anything else, Eugene?
Takes a step back. I'll just wait back here, guys. Go get him.
Callista, your turn.
So there's like 2 that are ganged up on Blackjack, as well as the 2 that are a bit further back. Can I center a fairy fire on them? It's a 20-foot cube.
I'll say you can get the Quickling and these 2 if you want to.
Okay. So I need them to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, for the Quickling, I think that's actually a failure. A 9?
That fails.
All right, he is fairy fired. The other 2 back there, failure, and 13?
It saves exactly. So 2 of them are fairy fired, a nice green color.
Is that all?
I'd say I would also back up a little.
Brock, finally your turn.
Yes, so as I have been raging and I turn into the form of this beast, which has these really strong claws, but also strangely enough, bunny ears with horns. And he goes in to attack the Quickling and he has advantage on it without having to go reckless, so. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 points of piercing damage. And then I get a second attack because I get my claws. Over 20.
That'll hit.
6 points of piercing damage.
So you hit into this guy as he is looking not great. His suit has tons of tears in it now as you have hit him.
Can I go hand axe with a...
What's your main weapon? I forgot what it was.
Hand axe.
Your claw attack wasn't a bonus action, was it?
It was not.
Okay.
It's you just get an extra attack.
Yeah, give me a hand axe offhand attack.
Over 20 again.
That'll hit.
7 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, this guy is really not looking
I was
good.
hoping to do that on that one. Oh well.
Kinsley.
Dash.
Dash, okay.
I'm going to gracefully hold up this branch and hide behind it for a 19 plus 3.
Yeah, so they don't appear to see you as you are sneaking up unbeknownst to the enemies. The Quickling's turn, so attack's coming at you, Brock.
Yes.
13 to hit?
Nope.
Over 20 to hit?
Yeah.
5 points of bludgeoning. And another 19 to hit?
19 is exactly what you need.
5 points of bludgeoning. So, Brock, give me a dex save.
Can I see it?
You can see it as these
11.
weeds and stuff start sprouting up. They grab you. And then the 2 others are going to try to claw you on that side. Miss. 17 will miss as well. There's Shield of Faith. And then the other 3 over there, Callista, Eugene, and Elion make me dex saves as these roots start sprouting up from these 3 over here in the back.
I only got a 12.
I got a 7.
20 on the modified die plus 2 more is 22.
So the only one that failed was Callista. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and are considered grappled. And you can attempt to break the grapple on your turn. I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw because of your concentration on Fairy Fire.
13 for the
You're good.
Constitution.
Elion.
Elion, thinking that perhaps the entanglement is coming from Lord Ironthorn, shoots his crossbow at him.
Okay.
That is a natural 17 on the die, so
That'll
about a
miss.
23.
Oh, 23 total? Okay,
Yep.
That'll hit.
Very good.
Elion's much better at
for
this game than
6
Beyonce
points
was.
of damage.
So it's not coming from him,
Oh.
it's coming from these 3 over
Oh,
here.
okay. Very
The
good.
little twig boys.
Elion was
But
wrong.
I'll still let you hit him. You
Yeah.
said 6 points of damage?
6 points of damage.
Doesn't appear to do as much as you think it would.
Uh-huh.
As he gets hit in the shoulder and just gives you a stern look and says, I know you. And you see a smile go across his face.
And then Elion, perhaps at the look, is like, uh-oh, he would also like to try Mask of the Wild and attempt to move off to the left.
Give me a stealth check.
And hide. That is a natural 14
Look at the guerrilla
plus
warfare,
2,
guys.
16 total.
Dahlia.
From where Beatrix is standing in Dahlia's body, she's gonna like grab a dagger and chunk it.
Okay, so you chuck the dagger, and all of a sudden you see it change as it flies and turn into these separate missiles as roll me 3d4.
Nine.
So as you throw it, it turns into these 3 darts as this guy gets hit multiple times and falls down unconscious on the ground.
Sweet.
And roll a d20.
Oh, D20 to see if
Yep,
You turn anybody
something
into a
weird
potted
happens.
plant.
14.
there you go, you're good. Eugene.
Eugene's gonna magic missile this lock again. He's determined. He's like, I gotta
Okay.
let him out. Force damage.
As more force damage hits this thing, it looks like maybe only one more hit is needed to break it.
Can I do I've been researching the Glimmerwoods check to see if I can recognize what these twig boys are?
Give me a nature check.
A 14.
So these are not natives to the Glimmerwoods. These are more Athenis creatures like you've seen before. These are spritelings. Yeah, they're little mischievous guys. Callista, your turn.
I'm grappled, right?
Yep.
Anybody looking particularly bad, Brock?
Yeah, I'm almost half.
So, bonus action, she will cast Healing Word on Brock. So you get 4 hit points back.
Thank you.
And as her action, she will wild shape into a black bear.
I'll say with that, give me an athletics check with the black bear stats.
13.
So as you actually turn into this black bear, all of a sudden these roots and vines cannot hang on to you as they break. As you are no longer grappled at the end of your turn. Brock.
I got 2 paw attacks, and I'm going reckless.
Okay.
Over a 20.
That'll hit.
11 points.
That one is knocked unconscious.
Okay, and then second one, 15.
That'll hit.
7 points.
That one's knocked unconscious. So this combat continues ensuing as Kinsley has a plan.
Red Dirt D&D Tales from the Wilds is Kiri Hester as Billy and our Dungeon Master, Connor Shenold as Jaska, Johnny Payne as Twitch, Kim Cross as Beatrix, Brooke Bullock as Ziansi, and I'm Michael Cross as Blackjack. The showrunner for Campaign 2 is Aidan Cross. Our theme music was created by the cinemagician PJ Castillo. Our incidental music comes from Jeffrey McBride. Our sound effects and additional music, courtesy of Monument Studios, Sirenscape, Describe.com, and TabletopAudio.com. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by SD Way Gaming. You can find us at reddirtdnd.com. If you are enjoying Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we travel farther into the wilds.
So you are now your campers.
Oh my god. My day is coming. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't do that.
You do not have to do the voices.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I didn't have an idea about, and we can kind of talk about it, if you wanted to be your character inside your camper's body.
That's not where I went.
I know that's not where you went.
That's where I'm going.
I don't really super care either way. It doesn't super matter.
That would be wild if like it only happened to Blackjack. Blackjack was the only one that had transfers, and everyone else is just like,
My ego will not allow me to.
No, Kinsley, you're actually a rat. What?
Since you know your characters better than you know your campers, we could definitely play
I
it that
totally
way.
want to do Alien.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, I think it's just each person
Sure.
can choose their own.
You choose.
Yeah.
I want to do a quantum leap thing where, yeah, maybe it's Twitch with a little reminiscence of Kinsley slipping in.
I assume she sees Brock pretty much right off the bat.
Doing yoga in the middle of the street.
Oh, hey, Brock. How are
Now
you
we're facing
doing?
dog.
Cat cow.
Can she do a vibe check?
Sure. Vibe check is always insight.
Okay.
Calista would be the one to vibe check.
It'll be insight with your Riz bonus.
But I guess I have no other choice, and he will snap his fingers as I need you guys to roll initiative.
No.
Oh, wait, and it needs to be her initiative.
I did not ignore everything.
Ignore everything I know.
Oh,
Yeah. I got Poppy initiative over here.
same.
Oh no.
So confused to get your body to work.
Yeah.
Elion got a 15.
Yep. No, that's for that. Just a
Yeah,
second.
Aiden likes to do it
Yeah,
like
Aiden
Matt
does
Mercer.
it.
I do it around the table.
Do I do it like Matt Mercer? I
You
don't
do.
even know.
Because
do
you'll
like
say
Matt Mercer. Yes, it is like
20 to
Matt Mercer.
15.
Oh my god.
Matt Mercer does it like Aiden.
Ah, I like
true.
that.
Yeah,
Even though
that's
he's
true,
like
the
twice.
They do it similar.
Yeah, but Matt still didn't.
Matt wasn't the first one
He
to do it
traveled
like
back
that
in
way.
time after seeing Aiden do it, and that's how he.
You know what's become really sad, and we can talk about this on the next PD episode, is used to when you'd say, hey, who's your favorite DM? Oh, it's this guy I play with on Sundays at Game
Right.
HQ.
100%.
He's got like red hair and no, now it's Milligan,
Mercer.
Iyengar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, do you play with any good DMs? You know?
No.
Yeah. Because that
I mean,
DM
you
is,
guys,
Matt
I
Mercer
guess.
is not
Wow,
your
Carrie,
DM.
rude.
You know?
I said you guys, I guess. I added it on.
Chad, I guess.
I do. Aiden Cross.
Callista and Eugene. Callista,
You sound like you're in trouble. You got your own name used.
Because Johnny has
Made all of our middle
Everyone's
names.
middle name.
Yes.
conditioned
Eugene.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Eugene.
falls down unconscious on the ground.
Sweet.
His suit in tatters.
Yeah, his suit completely destroyed. And I don't think the dry cleaner's going to fix that one.
Beatrix looks at the other dagger and was like, I need some of these.
Spritlings?
Spritlings.
Sounds like off-brand
That's what I
soda.
was thinking.
Yes.
They're basically little twig boys.
It's the Dr. Thunder of Sprite.
Anybody looking particularly bad, Brock?
Yeah, I'm almost half.
Okay.
Oh.
Left half or right half?
Bottom half.
Uh-oh.
Top half.
He skipped leg day. He didn't. Blackjack did it.
Yeah.
I was just doing yoga,
He was just doing yoga.
and all I did was downward dog.
Improving memory, both short and long term.
That's okay. We're still here for the.
Time warp.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then it's
And
up to the
step to the
right.
Put your hands on your hips.